Please don't cry, 'cause we both know I'm not what you need. Oh, and I will always love you. Yeah, yeah. We'll always love you. Oh, yeah. We'll always love you. Oh, my darling, you. Yeah. Oh, my darling, you. And I hope life treats you kind. Oh, and I hope you have all you dreamed of. And I wish you joy and happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. Oh, and I will always love you. Yeah, yeah. We'll always love you. Oh, yeah, yeah. We'll always love you. Yeah, yeah. I will always love you. I will always love you. One, two, three. When I wake up, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. And when I go out, yeah, you know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And if I get drunk, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haven, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who's favoring you. But I would walk 500 miles. I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
How do you feel post-exam?
From where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
How do you feel
When
post-exam?
I see you again.
Exactly. There we go.
Oh, just for fun.
Just for fun.
What'd you get on the test?
100.
What'd you get on the test?
100.
AJ, what'd you get on the test?
100.
What'd you get on the test? 90%. Cass, what'd you get on the test? Katrina, what'd you get on the test? 100. Here, guys, back update. 2 a.m. No northern lights.
Stars.
Just stars. Do you have anything in your pockets? Wow. Yes.
This is ice cream?
Yeah. Actually get on the test. Yay! What did we get on the test? 100!
We did it. Yay.
One, two, three. All the trans in one car. Here we have our president. Now, tell us, why are you here today? And are you excited?
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Good night, lads.
It's been a long day without you, my friend.
Hey, gang.
And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
How do you feel post-exam?
Away from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
How do you feel
When
post-exam?
I see
Oh, just for fun.
What'd you get on the test?
100.
What'd you get on the test?
100.
AJ, what'd you get on the test? What'd you get on the test?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could make your way to your seats, we are a few moments away from the start of our program. Again, please make your way to your seats. We are a few moments away from the start of our program. Thank you.
Here, guys, back update, 2 a.m. No northern lights. Just stars.
Again, please help us out. Make your way to your seats. We are moments away from the start of our program. Everyone, please make your way to your seats so we can start the program.
Thank you, everyone. You may be seated. It's okay. Hello? It's a small room. I could probably just yell, but then I don't think people in Zoom would hear me. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Roseman University of Health Sciences College of Nursing, ABSN, July 23, 24 pinning ceremony. I'm Dr. Brian Oxhorn. I am the Dean of the College of Nursing. Did you hear it? Okay. As educators, this day represents the outcome of the sharing of our knowledge, skills, and attitudes for the nursing profession. As families and loved ones, this day represents the fulfillment of the dreams and aspirations of those closest to you. For graduates, this day represents socialization into a profession dedicated to the needs of others and improving the human experience. Just like that. This is a good day to remember your why. What is your why? Why did you go through all this? Why did you persevere through all of what we just put you through? These are the beliefs or values that you hold or led you to our profession. Don't lose sight of your purpose for working so hard and sacrificing so much over the past 18 months. Today, you are no longer student nurses, you are now graduate nurses. And over the next few months, one by one, you'll be calling yourself registered nurses. As you embark on your next chapter, return to your foundation of your why. Begin from that point as you develop and grow in your nursing career. Allow the how and what you do to reflect what you value. I welcome some of you to our profession, and I'm honored to have been a small part of your journey. Congratulations. And now please welcome to the podium the Chancellor of the South Jordan campus, Dr. Jeremy Wells.
Thank you and good afternoon, everyone. We are small enough, I think, that we can be a bit informal. And so I would love to know where you are from. First of all, thank you for being here, students especially, graduates. But we're also so very grateful that your family and friends and others who are supporting you are here as well. I know that we have some students from California, so my guess is that some of you are from California. If you could wait, yeah. Good. I imagine we also have other states represented. On this side of the room, where are we from? Anyone from another place than California? No? Oh, we're from California. The center of the room, anyone not from California? Oregon. Oh. Yes, deserving of a clap. That's great. I'm born and raised in Washington, and I appreciate the mist and the overcastness of Oregon and Washington. From this side of the room, anyone? Arizona? And Texas? Did I hear them all? Arizona and Texas? Great. We're so grateful that you made the trip here. We hope that you enjoy your stay here in Utah. We love the beauty of this state, and we hope that you find its people beautiful as well. And by that I mean kind and generous. To you nurses, we're so proud of you. It is, and I'll even say this, and I mean this, I'm a bit envious. I believe your profession to be noble and service-oriented, mission-oriented. I know it's a difficult profession. I know that you can leave the day exhausted, and it's taxing. But my guess is that it would be very difficult to leave not feeling like you have done service, or that you have done something important for others. And so for that, I envy you. What a great profession you have chosen. My guess is that you chose that profession, that mission-oriented profession, because you yourselves are noble and desire to make a difference in this world. And so congratulations for those desires that you have. I speak enough at these pinning ceremonies, graduations, orientations, that I'm always on the lookout for a good story. And I've heard one just recently, and maybe you've heard it. It's from Roger Federer. Roger Federer is arguably one of the best tennis players in the world to have ever lived, maybe one of 3 or 4. And he was giving a commencement speech and said something that I found really interesting. So I'm going to share that with you. And by the way, I know that some of you may not know what tennis is because you only play pickleball. So pickleball somehow has taken over the world, and maybe we don't even know what tennis is. But Roger Federer was saying this. Again, one of the best tennis players in the world. He says, guess how many times out of all of my matches, what percent did I lose? And he said that he had lost 20% of his matches, or he had won 80%. Maybe some of you have heard Michael Jordan share a similar sentiment where he talks about how many times he missed a shot, and it was a lot. And the point there was keep shooting, right? So Roger Federer only won 80% of his matches, but here's the more interesting part. Out of those 80 matches, he only won 54% of all of the points. And so he then goes on to say, you must simply work hard. And Roger Federer was known for being effortless. People would always comment about his, especially his backswing. They'd say, oh, that backswing is effortless. And he hated that compliment because to him, it meant that it was just natural and that he didn't have to work at it. And he said he had to work at it. And I think that's the message that I would like to give you, is that there is no magic bullet. There is no substitute than simply working hard and working with passion and for all of the right reasons. And I know that you have those. So my simple advice is to continue to work hard. I know you've worked hard during this degree, and to do great things. And we know that you will. So grateful that we had this small moment together, and we wish you the best as you go out into your career. Well done, congratulations, and thank you.
And now I'd like to welcome and introduce the Roseman University of Health Sciences College of Nursing faculty and staff. These are the individuals who are dedicated their time and effort to provide these students with the education they need to practice safely in whatever clinical area they choose. Please stand as I call your name. Here on the podium we have Professor Jamie York, Associate Dean, Professor Victor Venegas, Dr. Victali, Professor Heather Wright, Dr. Susanna Winslow, Dr. Beth Green, Professor Kathy Barber, Dr. Jessica Powell, Professor Lindsay Moffitt, Professor Terry Russell, and Professor Ranthir Sidhu. And somewhere in the audience is Miss Zelina Nahn. I saw her earlier. She's from our admissions. She stepped out. Okay. Well, she's from our admissions department. On camera left here, to my left, we have Mr. Ryan Arakawa. And on camera right, we have Miss Loretta Campbell. And in the back, audiovisual, is Mr. Jason Gibson. He's actually a Roseman employee as well. So thank you. And please welcome Professor Victor Venegas to read the tradition of the ceremony and the lighting of the candle.
I just kept looking at his belt, and I was going to say, I'm coming for that belt. So I'll be reading the tradition of the pinning ceremony and the lighting of the candle. I'm Professor Victor Venegas. In the 1860s, Florence Nightingale devoted herself to caring for casualties of the Crimean War. In recognition of her service, she was awarded the Cross of St. George. Florence then extended the honor by presenting a Medal of Excellence to the most deserving student graduates at the Nightingale School of Nursing in London. Today, nursing schools around the world give a nursing pin to represent a Medal of Excellence to their students, nurses upon graduation. The Roseman nursing pin is designed in the university colors of burgundy and silver. The shape of the pin symbolizes the unique block curriculum of the Roseman program. Each side of the pin represents the College of Nursing core values: service, integrity, innovation, and knowledge. The lamp of knowledge on the lower half of the pin signifies the nurse's science-based knowledge and the commitment to lifelong learning, which are foundational principles of professional nursing practice. The lamp symbolized the care and devotion Florence Nightingale administered to the sick and injured in her nursing practice. After nurses were pinned, Miss Nightingale would light a lamp and pass the flame to each nurse as they said the pledge. Today, we carry on the ceremonial tradition, passing of the light. Thank you.
Please welcome to the podium the class speaker, Mr. Aaron Joshua Jewson.
Oh. So 2 cohorts back in, I think it was March, my good buddy Tyler Decker started his speech with a quote by Forrest Gump. Accent and all. So I figured I would continue that tradition. So I am going to be quoting Christopher Walken from the classic movie Catch Me If You Can. 2 mice fell into a bucket of cream. The first mouse quickly gave up and drowned, but that second mouse wouldn't quit. He kept swimming until he churned that cream into butter and escaped. Parents, siblings, girlfriends, boyfriends, spouses, friends. These people seated in white in front of you are that second mouse. They have fought tooth and nail, studied nightly, daily, so much practice, so much studying, so much memorizing to fight for every single A that they got. I've seen surety come from insecurity. I've watched it grow. Teresa, when she was in our first, in Adult Health 1, when we're learning about IVs, oh boy, she had a hard time with the IV. But just the other day, when we were in our last capstone for clinical, she did 6 in one shift in the ED. When we were doing fetal heart rate strips, everybody had a hard time with those. But we were in review, and Trina looked right up at that and was like, oh yeah, late D cells, easy. And the rest of us were like, yeah, that's right, late D cells. Look at how far you've come. Look at how far you've come. I'm so excited for who we've become and who we're going to become. Leslie Knope from Parks and Recs said, the best that life can offer is a chance to work hard at work worth doing. And nursing is work worth doing. So in closing, I just want to say 2 things. The dad and me, there were so many times where it was a night shift and I was just like, guys, just text me when you get home. I just want to make sure you're safe. So text me when you get home. And in the immortal words of our very own Jer, let's get it.
That's great. All right, and let's get on with the pinning ceremony. Professor Jamie York will read the student names. Dr. Susanna Winlow will light the candle, and I shall hand out the pins.
I'll just wait till they get. All right. We'll start with Cassandra Berrigan, who's being pinned by Maribel Neva. Next is Jer Blanco, who's being pinned by Ophelia Blanco. Victor Chavez, who's being pinned by Patty Chavez. Brenna Crosser being pinned by Barbara and Tony Crosser. Banan Donbo being pinned by Bin Bo. AJ Juson being pinned by Karin Juson.
Brisa Buenrostro being pinned by Gudelia Lopez. Teresa Torres Martin being pinned by Josie Rose Torres Martin. Carolyn Tran being pinned by Lynn and Mao Tran. Hung Tran being pinned by Amy Fan. Katrina Tran being pinned by Trang Nguyen. Kimberly Tran being pinned by Megan Tran. And So Young Yoon being pinned by Dr. Brian Oxhorn.
Okay, we can have all of our students return to their seats, please, and their pinners also return to your seats. You can just come right up the center. All right. Well, I'm going to try and get through this without crying because I'm incredibly proud of this entire group. I'm going to go ahead and administer the nursing oath. So may I please ask that all of the nurses in the audience to stand and join with me and our new graduates in reciting the nursing oath. So if there are any other additional nurses, I need all nurses to stand. You will find the nursing oath on the back side of the program, and you'll also see the words on the big screen. Please raise your right hand and read with me. In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to practice professional nursing with all my skill and the understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status of those entrusted to my care, sparing no effort to preserve quality of life, alleviate suffering, and to promote health as affirmed by the person. I will respect at all times the dignity and beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me and refraining from any action which may endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and to give support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the profession. Congratulations, thank you, and you may be seated.
Oh no, this is Honor Society. Dr. Victali.
Congratulations, you guys. All right, so at this time, we would like to recognize the members of the Honor Society of Nursing. Students are eligible for a membership as long as they meet requirements on or before the designated due dates. Students will have demonstrated superior academic achievement, academic integrity, and professional leadership potential. The asterisk after a student's name in the program indicates that a student is a member of the Roseman Nursing Honor Society, as do the gold and purple honor cords that members are wearing. Please stand as I call your name. Brenna Rose. Crosser. Okay, thank you.
Good job, Brenna. That was amazing. That was awesome. All right. The Student Nurses Association was founded in 1952 and is a nonprofit organization for students enrolled in nursing programs. It is dedicated to fostering the professional development of nursing students. We have a chapter of the Student Nurses Association here at Roseman. This association promotes each member to build their leadership skills and conflict resolution through shared governance and community with respect for others. Student nurses in SNA make their own decisions based on fiduciary research and historical and current evidence. They are encouraged to take full advantage of their education and to develop their professional leadership skills through collaborating with other members of the healthcare team and providing hands-on care to clients. The many activities participated in by these students develop continuous, lifelong learning and ethics of the profession. These students are known throughout the community for their hard work and compassion. I'm very proud of these students who have demonstrated their integrity, compassion, humanity, and professionalism, and would like to recognize them today for their contributions to the community. Please stand as I call your name. Jer Blanco. And Jer is also the Vice President of the Student Nurses Association. Thanks, Jer. And Teresa Martin is also in the student nurse assistant. Great job, you guys.
Hello, everybody. I am Professor Heather Wright, and I had the privilege of staying up all night with most of these students at clinicals till the wee hours of the morning. And I really enjoyed that time. And I have to just say, this is one of my favorite cohorts. So I'm really proud of you guys. At this time, I would like to recognize the graduates of the Maternal and Neonatal Student Nurse Association. MANSNA was created by nursing students who want to prepare themselves for a career in women's health, obstetrics, and neonatal health. The goal is to inspire and work collaboratively to improve maternal and neonatal health outcomes as future nurses. Each month, they provide education and activities that will help students gain knowledge that will help them in their nursing career. As I call your name, please stand and be recognized. AJ Juson and Brenna Rose Crosser.
All right. At this time, we'd like to recognize the cohort class officers, so please stand and be recognized. President of this cohort is Benan Donbo. Good job, Benan. Vice President is Teresa Martin. Treasurer is Brisa, I'm going to say it wrong every time, One Rostro. And Secretary is Katrina Tran. We appreciate your willingness to provide leadership in the cohort and your professionalism in interactions with the College of Nursing. Thank you so much. So now it is our privilege to honor some students in the class of 2024. These awards are for students who have demonstrated a high level of performance based on criteria established by the college and the university. Nursing faculty nominate students whom they believe have met the criteria and then vote to determine which of the nominated students will receive these awards. So the Spirit of Nursing Award goes to a student who exudes a smile wherever they go. They are always helpful and kind. They're a true example of the spirit of nursing. This person has a strong work ethic and takes initiative. This person has helped in the lab and is a member of the SNA presidency. They go to community events and they help others. This person commits to nursing success and will be an extraordinary nurse. The recipient of the Spirit of Nursing Award is Jer Blanco.
Nobody said Jer Bear yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it because, right? It's Jer Bear, right? Yeah. Nobody said it, so let's just say it for the heck of it. All right, the Dean's Award. The recipient for the Dean's Award is an outstanding example to everyone who knows them. They are hardworking, helpful, smart, and always does their best. The student has gone above and beyond to work diligently to get where they are today, and they're going to make an amazing nurse. This student communicates well and strives for greatness, and I understand always dresses for success in class. The recipient of the Dean's Award is Mr. Aaron Joshua Jusen. So as we complete the formal part of our ceremony, I want to share a few parting words with the graduates, since this is the last time I will have their attention as a group. And I just wanted to say something special to you guys. So you guys represent the last of the old curriculum. That's it. And you guys obviously have persevered probably more than any singular group, right? And it appears that you guys have bonded very well together. Don't lose that tight-knit sort of a relationship that you guys may have established with each other. That's pretty special. I graduated with a group of 60 people, and I can't remember one name of that person anymore. You guys did amazingly well on the comp predictor, by the way. As a group, you're at the 96th percentile as a group, which is really high, right? So the last assessment in the program is it's a predictive NCLEX, a licensing board type assessments, like 150 questions that count and 180 that are for evaluation. Incredibly hard, very, very difficult tests. And so, our cutoff is the 90th percentile. And again, as a group, 96th percentile is really super high. So that means they got a 96% probability of passing the NCLEX on the first attempt, which is great. It's really great, you guys. So go out and do wonderful things, right? Go study for those boards. If you haven't finished the virtual, get your green light. Go take your boards. It's good for you. One more little thing. And then, get jobs, you guys. Get a job, right? They've been out of work long enough, right? Go get a job. So, ask yourselves every day, how should I be, not what should I do? Think about your characters and your values, your virtues, your ability to act outstandingly, which is why you're sitting here today, because you guys have learned how to act outstandingly over a long time. Let your why shine through. Your journey of discovery does not end here, and continue to ask yourself each and every day, how should I be? Okay, you have the 5 rights of medication administration, but I'm going to give you a new set of 5 rights, and that is always act at the right time, regarding the right thing, towards the right person, with the right intention, and in the right way. As you go forth and be fruitful, you can be the role model for those you interact with and care for. And watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. And watch your habits, for they become your character. And watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. And I have no doubt you all are destined for great things out there. So enjoy our profession. I'm sure you're going to impact people's lives, and that's what I find really rewarding about nursing. If you want to go to graduate school someday, think about us. FMP or CRNA, a little shameless plug for the future. So go get your TRICU experience and come back and see us. Right, so. And this does conclude our pinning ceremony. Thank you for being here this evening. These students could not have completed this rigorous program of study without your support and encouragement. And let's give your family members a round of applause. So I've been a nurse for 32 years, and I'm just convinced that we make it impossible to get through nursing school, so we can't do it without family members. So thank you so much. Please remain seated until all the students have exited out the back there, and then please join us for refreshments located in the foyer. And cue the music.